a botched chair shot.
He gets knocked out.
He gets knocked out for like 30 minutes.
See that really like drove me bananas. Number one, I felt that the commentator should have at least said, "Hey, that deserves a disqualification." So in your mind, you're thinking, "Well, it's a
she's already disqualified."
Yeah, and it's going on. And on top of that, you didn't even have like other refs or securities looking at the ref that got hit with the chair. You know, so it's like I don't know. I didn't like it. So for that, I gave it a 3.
Okay.
All right, 3.
Yeah, that
right.
match for me, I didn't give my rating, by the way. I gave it a solid 3. Yeah, I think a 3 is fine.
Also.
Solid 3. So we all
give it a 3 is fine. You know, it's destined to extend the feud and them, you know, because Sasha Banks just got back and they don't want to really give her an L.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a smart way of avoiding Sasha Banks coming back and having all that hype and having all that storyline. And then, she just lost her first match. You know?
Yeah, the story has to continue.
The story has to continue. So it's one of those matches that it deserves a solid 3 because it wasn't an amazing match. It was not a bad match.
The feud must go on.
But the feud must go on.
I mean, the action in the ring was excellent. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, they were good. They were good.
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, the ending just like...
Yeah, it just threw the whole match off, but they had to end it that way in order to continue the feud. So.
I mean, at least this is the time where I can say that women now in this wrestling generation is
we're discussing
men.
Women's matches, bros.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
We're discussing women's
they wrestling like actual wrestlers that you've been wanting to see for so long, not like Kelly or Tori Wilson with, you know,
no disrespect to them.
No disrespect for them, but yeah, of course. But
like we enjoyed,
but I get to see some real
the wrestling
from the women's division.
Okay, so I got a backstory about this, right? Ernie, do you remember the time we met Tori Wilson?
Which time?
FYE.
Tori Wilson?
No, Tori Wilson. Yeah, FYE. You remember that?
Okay.
I mean, I shouted something out, and I swear to God, I don't remember what I shouted out. But people looked around like I said, "Show your." What did I say? Do you remember what I said?
No, I don't remember.
So maybe I did say, "Show your."
I don't know. You didn't say that.
I know
you said something else, but like
I know my ex-wife. I know my ex-wife was there, and I'm a sometimes, but I know I didn't disrespect my wife.
No.
Yeah. But now I know what it feels like. You know, he didn't really try to touch. Just like, hey.
I remember when we went to go see Kane, and there was like these like 2 big like girls. They like cut in line, and we were like, oh sure, whatever, cut in line. But then there was like some creepy dude out of nowhere with a phone, and he was just like
snapping pictures,
blatantly just taking pictures of the girls right in front of their face.
A lo que más ropa, like.
Yeah, but they weren't paying attention because they were in line, like trying to get inside, and we were just like, "What the?" Me and Harry were like, "What the hell's going on?"
So now we're on to Kofi Kingston versus Randy Ernie for the SmackDown Championship. Now this match,
I gave it a 5.
What?
Because Kofi beat Randy Orton.
I gave it a solid 3, bro. It was high. I mean, I didn't enjoy the match at all.
It was the ending. It was the ending of that feud, and Kofi won. And I'm like I said, I'm a New Day guy, and that's why I gave it a 5.
Day rocks.
New
Day rocks.
New Day rocks.
New Day rocks.
Yeah, I give that match I give it a 3. I give it a 3. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't invested in it. I don't know. I knew that Kofi was gonna come out of that winning. Not that I'm not a Kofi fan. I'm a huge Kofi fan. But it just felt like, I don't know. I wasn't invested in it as much as I would have liked to.
The match was whatever. I gave it a 5 because
I know your favorite wrestler lost. Yeah. So Nelson,
I mean,
what do you give?
He has his name, Randy Ernie.
Sacks. What do you give this Sacks?
I give this match a 4.
A 4? Okay.
A 4.
No,
You enjoy that?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, Kofi is always entertaining to me, and I'm not gonna lie. Also, Randy Orton, he could throw down. The guy can wrestle. He knows what he's doing.
I will say that Randy Orton, at least, took the L. You know what I mean? Like, to end this feud. Like, okay, yeah, you know, like
Yeah,
in the back.
He pushed
Yeah,
Kofi.
he pushed
That was
Kofi.
the whole. That was the whole.
Yeah,
The whole premise
That's
of
what
that.
I appreciate.
Yeah.
So that's that. But
But what?
the match was whatever. to
He
me.
gets
It's
paid
just
a lot of money to lose.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely. I mean, the guy's he's up there in the
Yeah, he's a
counts
natural.
for,
The
you
guy's
know,
a natural.
for
Mhm.
heavyweight titles. You know, he's up there.
Kofi's doing his thing. You know, he hasn't lost.
Yeah, and it's about to go down now with
Yeah.
Brock chasing
Lord.
them.
Well, at least but at least it took him this long.
Yeah, they gave him a good run,
Yeah.
and hopefully he'll win it again.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're on to my biggest gripe in this whole entire pay-per-view. This pay-per-view is called Clash of the Champions.
Oh, yeah, the only match that
Champions.
wasn't.
The only match did not have a strap on the line. Now, basically, they're just shoving down Roman Reigns down our throats again, and I did not like it. I mean, I enjoy the beating that he took. You know, the ending was pretty cool.
It was a storyline. You know, have you kept in
That's part of the
contact with the storyline?
Yeah.
Do you know the storyline?
Copy, I know it. So
Yeah.
I gave it a solid 4.
Yeah.
Like the ending.
With Luke?
And Luke Harper came back. It was
So
pretty
you
good.
saw. So going back to what I mentioned earlier about the rumor sheets and the dirt sheets, right? So like a few days, or probably like max a week before Luke shows up, they, you know, so some good storytelling happened online. The dirt sheets, you know, the dirt sheets go and release that you know, Vince McMahon is not too high on Luke Harper, and he's not gonna use him, and he really doesn't care. He just doesn't want to use him. And here comes Luke Harper like a week later, and it's like.
Yeah, but then it's like, they put him in the tag team again with Eric Rowan, you know?
Is it gonna be a tag team?
The
No.
Bludgeon Brothers again.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be a tag team? No.
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
They're both now wearing metal.
Yeah,
you know,
no, they just.
metal band
man.
T-shirts.
That's
So
my shit.
looks like a tag team
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I mean, they've
Metal.
always been a
The
they've always been a
the
tag team.
headbangers.
You know?
They've always been a tag team.
Yeah.
And the solo pushes that they've had, they've still been a team because they were the
come
Wyatts.
back. Yeah, so it's like that's that's what throws me off about it. But
I mean, it's cool. We'll see where it goes.
yeah,
Because it's leading to Rowan's original solo push. Like, his character was like supposed to be like this intellect, like he was just misunderstood. Remember, like his first run as a solo with after the Wyatts,
Yes.
and then the whole he got injured, and so they're kind of giving him that second run that he was supposed to have back then. Rowan, it's surprisingly, like I if I were, you know, a person who believed that wrestling was still real, I'd be scared of that dude. Like, he's a big dude. He's like one of those big dudes that you see in a mosh pit with all the patches and all the jean jackets, and he's picking up people and throwing them across the room. Like, I would generally be terrified of a person like that. And then he has Luke Harper, who's also not a small dude next to him. Like, I mean, they could be a dominant duo. They could be a dominant duo with, like, in singles runs each, and still be a team. And I'd still believe, you know, that how cool that would be.
Yeah, like I like the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the gimmick was wrong.
Yeah.
Because it was dumb.
I think now it makes a little bit more sense.
Now it
might
makes
go
sense,
because
yeah.
now they're just themselves, like
Yeah.
with metal T-shirts.
Now it just makes sense.
They got
But before it was
Amon
like
Amarth.
they gave him a gimmick, and it was like an old school gimmick that was like, you know, they
Yeah.
had
And it came out of nowhere.
They had a prop and
But yeah, it came out of nowhere. It was like
Mhm.
from left field.
yeah.
I love the gear. I tell you that much. On
Yeah,
the
it grew
Oh,
on
they
me.
look
It
good.
That
grew on
gear
me.
definitely grew on me.
It
big
grew
time.
on me little by little. The
They look
gimmick
cooler now,
grew on me, but
Nice hood
They
and
look way
everything. Show
cooler now
mysterious
with
the-
dark.
they look way
Don't
cooler
Don't
now.
talk to me
Yeah,
type thing.
they-
You know what I'm saying?
They also made good action figures, Mister.
Oh yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, those are good action
The
figures.
Mattel
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I gave that
and then
one a 3.
Daniel Bryan was like completely absent. Like completely absent.
Retiring.
You think he was
Yeah,
completely?
he had the night off.
Yeah, he had the night. Yeah, I know he had off, and they said. So now he's kind of getting back into the fold with it. So now it's probably gonna be Roman. Are we listening to that the entire time?
Yes, Bruno's interrupting the whole entire podcast, guys.
Well,
He's trying to give us his
His
stars.
feedback. He didn't like that match.
So you gave it. Ernie gives it.
A 3.
A 3. I give it a.
Which is good.
Yeah, I give it a 3. I give it a 3. I
Also-
give it a 3 only because it's Roman. You know what? No, actually, I give it a 5.
Oh.
I give it a 5. You know why? Because Roman lost. I give it a 5 because Roman lost, and I was not expecting him to lose.
Yeah.
Like the Luke Harper surprise was a surprise.
Yeah.
Because I was involved with the fake story. Like I believed that I was like, damn, you know, Luke's been out for a while, and the way that he asked for his release and the whole the whole real life story, like it just made sense that he was not gonna come back. Like I did not see, but now he comes back. Story wise, it's kind of like Ernie said, you know, it's kind of like recycle with them two being back together, but. You know, homies. Like, yo, what's better than having your homie have your back, come out of the
Very
woodworks and land a
big boot.
a big boot. You know, like
Mr. Tech.
I was giving that match a 3 at the beginning, and then when Luke Harper appeared, I was like, holy. I give it a 4, man. Like, finally, I see Luke Harper. I'm a fan of this guy. This guy's good. He really is good. I like him.
It's misunderstood.
Exactly.
I stay with the 4. 4 is good.
yeah,
So it was a 4.
I didn't think I would give 2 matches a 5 tonight.
The main event. Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
He wins.
Burn it down.
Do you guys think he burned it down?
So they made Braun look mad strong.
Yeah.
You know, he took like what?
He
Three
took
curb stomps.
3 curb stomps.
And a pedigree.
Yeah, he took them all. He took the frog splash.
Yeah.
He did a frog splash.
He
Did
did
you
a
see
frog
that? Like
splash.
that was Braun.
That's great.
That's a big dude jumping off the 3rd rope. This match actually for me, I would
That scared
say
the shit out of me.
I give it a 4. I give it a 4 because for the solid reason that Braun really like looks strong.
Yeah.
Like he looks strong, and Seth sold good, decent. I wouldn't say good, like perfect, but I'd say decent.
Someone decent then.
So I say give it a 4. I give
Yeah.
it a 4. What about you, Ernst?
Me? I gave this one a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a Seth Rollins fan.
Yeah, we know
talked
that.
about this.
Here we go with that again.
Wow.
So the match was to me. And I'm not a Braun Strowman fan either.
Me either. I'm
So
not a fan of either.
I gave it a 3 because of the ending. But we'll talk about that at the end of this.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
you
wait,
guys-
the ending. Hold up. Hold up.
let's
I mean,
continue the
we
rating.
can talk
4.5.
about it.
4.5.
I give it a
4.5.
4. I give it a 4. It's a good match. Yeah, the ending, you know, the Fiend came in. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's a good match. You know?
The Fiend came on, and
And
that was the best part. And I was like, oh,
At the Fiend, so now they're going into Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that leads
Hell
to
Hell in
Cell.
a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Hell
The
in a Cell.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. So now they're going into that. The Fiend. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how strong Seth is based, story wise, because now he's facing a paranormal threat, basically. Like that's what the Fiend is supposed to be. He's supposed to be a character who's more like the Undertaker, psychological games, and these type of like larger than life characters. So I think that this feud and this what can come out of it is gonna elevate the Fiend to even higher degree than what we already think that character is gonna be.
So I'm like hyped because this is my prediction.
You hate Seth, first of all.
Yes. So no, but it's benefits Seth in a way.
Yeah.
So I think the Fiend wins, right? And then the Fiend is such a mystery that he's gonna have his vignettes and he's gonna still be like, oh hey Seth, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I have the title with me now, and whatever, right? But like in Firefly Funhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be that like Brock Lesnar where he's like not around a lot, but he's still around because he's gonna have vignettes.
Yeah.
And then he'll have these little sneaky moments or whatever. So it will help Seth chase the title again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it helps him.
It'll give him that hero story.
Yeah, and then it could help Fiend, like I want Bray to like win it and then beat Seth again in a rematch. You know what I mean? Still become champion, like still champion, like have it for a while.
Yeah.
And like, you know, be like a kind of like a mystery character that's barely around, but like it makes sense. Not like